So with solving linear inequalities, it's a lot like solving equations with one exception. So I'm going to write same steps as with solving equations. Except one thing we have to watch for. When multiplying or dividing by a negative, we reverse the inequality sign. The inequality symbol. So if it was greater than, it changes to less than. Or if it's less than, it changes to greater than. So that's the one thing we have to watch for. Okay, so we're going to solve a couple linear inequalities, and then we're going to put our final answers in interval notation throughout. So, first example, 2x plus 1 is less than 9. 2x plus 1 is less than 9. So just like with solving equations, first step, let's move the 1 over, get the constants together. So 2x is now less than 8. Divide by 2 on both sides of the inequality. So x is less than 4. Now if I wanted to show that on a number line first, it might help me to do my interval notation. And sometimes you will be asked to also graph on a number line. So we'll do that sometimes. So if x is less than 4, so that means I'm going this way. So from negative infinity to 4. So negative infinity comma 4, parenthesis. Let's do another one like that. How about 10 is greater than or equal to 12 minus 2x. 10 is greater than or equal to 12 minus 2x. So first step, let's subtract 12. So negative 2 is greater than or equal to negative 2x. Okay, divide both sides of the inequality by negative 2. So I'm just left with x. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. But now here's that thing we have to watch out for. Whenever we multiply or divide by a negative, we have to reverse the symbol. So instead of greater than or equal to, we have to flip this around and make it less than or equal to. So 1 is less than or equal to x. Now if I want to make that seem a little like it makes more sense, I could change this to x is greater than or equal to 1. So 1 is less than or equal to x would be the same as x is greater than or equal to 1. And I just like to think, I still think, okay, the alligator is eating the x, so if I flip the x over to the other side, the alligator is still eating the x. So it has to be open to that side. So, on a number line, x is greater than or equal to means I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to jot that real quick so I can do my interval notation. Bracket 1 to infinity. And if I want to test some things in there, I could plug in 1, make sure it works out, plug in 2, make sure it works for the inequality, and it should. Okay, so those are a couple of examples of just regular inequalities.